Hi, I'm Jordy, and today I want to give you a quick look at what happens behind the scenes at an event. There are a lot of moving parts and a ton of people involved working behind the scenes to bring your event to life. So here's a breakdown of some of the key roles that you'll see on show day. Let's start off with your event planner. Your event planner is the person leading the charge. They're your main point of contact throughout the entire planning process, and they're responsible for some of the big picture strategy things. So they will work directly with your stakeholders, with you, just to make sure that the event goals are clear and that everyone and everything stays aligned throughout the process. Next up is your event coordinator. They're handling things like contract sourcing, vendors, managing all of the sponsors, and coordinating with all of your outside partners. So they're typically your second point of contact during the event planning process, and you'll be seeing a lot of them leading up and during the event. Your executive producer, or your EP, is focused on the overall experience. And on the Utopia team, this is typically also your event planner or your event coordinator. Because they've been involved from day one, this ensures that on show day, everything is seamless. They typically call all of the cues, working really closely with your technical director, who we'll talk about soon, to make sure that nothing is missed. Then you have your technical director, or TD, which I touched on just a minute ago, and they are all about making sure the tech side is dialed in. So they're working really closely with not only your executive producer, but the entire AV team to make sure that everything's working the way it should when it should. You have your audio engineers, and these are typically referred to as A1s, A2s, etc. Your A1 is your lead audio tech. They're the one mixing everything in the room. This includes things like the microphones, videos that are playing, music that's happening in the background, anything audio related, they're in charge of. Then you have your video engineers, similar to audio, referred to as a V1, V2, etc. Your V1 is the one that leads everything when it comes to video. So they're managing all of the camera feeds that are coming through, any videos, PowerPoints, or anything that's happening really on the screens, making sure that everything's playing when it should and the way that it should. You also have your lighting techs, and these are the guys that set the mood. So they're in charge of making sure that your speakers are well lit, your stage looks really good, and every lighting cue, whether it's a spotlight on a speaker or just dimming the lights in the room or doing something really fun like moving heads and strobe lights, making sure all of that is timed appropriately. You also have your camera operators. Their job is to capture the show, whether that's speaker close-up shots or audience reactions, wide room shots, or IMAG, you name it. If you can see it on the screen, they're the ones behind the scenes making sure that it happens. So your stage manager is the person that owns everything happening on stage. They direct speakers, making sure that they're mic'd up and getting them to walk onto the stage at the right time, also making sure they know what to expect, and overall just keeping the timeline moving. And last but certainly not least are your stage hands. These are the people helping the team set everything up, moving furniture, striking sets, resetting rooms. They are critical to making sure that everything looks and feels right throughout the event. So that is your backstage pass. Every role matters. It takes a ton of trust, timing, and a lot of teamwork to pull it off. If you have an event coming up and you're looking for a production team to support you, we would love to help. You can find us at utopiaexperience.com or click the link to schedule a call with our team in the description. Bye.